Live on NBC 12, this is Newswatch12 Weekend.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mohammed Abdul Kawi. Three Lakes celebrated their Three Eagle Marathon and 5K this morning with the band. This was the 10th year it was in action, and this was the grand finale. A big event like this takes a lot of helping hands. There was over 40 volunteers. In addition to the race, there was also live music, food, and lots of smiles. Race director Jamie Wee says she is surprised how much this event has grown over the years.
And this year was a lot bigger because we advertised it. We knew this was the end. Three of us have moved away, and we came back to really celebrate what we've done. We didn't want to just let it disappear without celebrating everything. So it was fun to be able to draw a lot of people, extra people in, and just make a really big deal out of it.
Over 800 runners around the state signed up for the race, including Adam Evans all the way from Sheboygan. He says his dad inspired him to compete.
Probably not as well as I should have, but I try to run fairly regularly and eat a lot of gummy bears right before the race. That's pretty much it. And finish the race, that's the main thing. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's all that matters. All the money raised from today's event will go towards the Three Eagle Trail. A few miles away from the trails, the Three Lakes Pumpkin Fest was taking place at Three Lakes High School. The 30th annual Pumpkin Fest is a big fundraiser for the Three Lakes Fire Department Auxiliary. The free event allows visitors to check out food, vendors, and the craft show around the school. Cindy Starkey is a board member from the fire department. She says the event is a big family reunion.
I've been here almost since the very beginning. I think I missed the first year, and it's very rewarding to see what's going on. And I love my crafters. I take care of the crafters. And we just feel like family. We hug each other when we see each other, and it's really a magnificent time.
The annual event has raised over $100,000 since it started 30 years ago. It doesn't only help the fire department, local organizations benefited from it too.
Well, most of the money goes to the fire department, but we do provide funds also for some of the community, other things in the community, for the town and for different organizations. The kids we have a drama club that helped us volunteer last night and today, so we'll give them some money for their drama club.
Around 5,000 people visited the school, and organizers were happy with today's turnout. Conrad, beautiful day outside today, but what should we be looking forward to in a few days?
Yeah, definitely a little bit cooler out there today, Mohammed. We did have lots of clouds, but hey, at least no rain, right? Remember yesterday?
Yeah.
I don't know if you were doing any outdoor activities or anything planned outdoors, but it was raining pretty much all day. Taking a look outside right now, not too bad. Partly to mostly cloudy skies. A couple of sprinkles are still lingering in the area, mainly up into the UP and, of course, well into the western part of the state and up into the Duluth and Ashland area as well. Temperature-wise, though, we hit around 50 degrees earlier today. Eagle River, same story, not quite 50. We were in those upper 40s in Land O'Lakes. And then Merrill, Wausau, of course, they were a little bit warmer into those mid-50s. Still some upper 50s in Shawano were showing up. Other than that, we were below average all over the state. Our average high is around 56, so we are around 6 degrees below average, at least not reaching our record high of 79 degrees over 100 years ago. But now, of course, temperatures are much cooler, back in those low to mid 40s. Overnight tonight, we're not going to be cooling off much, hovering in those upper 30s. Mohammed?
The Wisconsin Department of Justice is investigating an officer-involved shooting that happened today. According to the Fond du Lac Police Department, officers responded to a disturbance involving weapons around 6 a.m. And upon arrival, they found a man inside of a vehicle, and gunfire was exchanged between a sheriff's deputy and the subject. The subject sustained injuries and received first aid, but was ultimately pronounced dead at the scene. A police dog was shot and seriously wounded during the incident and was taken to a veterinarian hospital to receive critical care. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken called for the protection of civilians in both the Gaza Strip and Israel, as the Israeli military ordered half of the Palestinian territory's population to evacuate in advance of an expected ground assault. Blinken met with his Saudi Arabian counterpart, Prince Faisal bin Farhan, in Riyadh today, as he began a third day of intense Middle East diplomacy aimed at preventing the Israel-Hamas war from expanding into a regional conflict and fueling a humanitarian crisis.
It is vitally important that all of us look out for civilians. and we're working together to do exactly that. In particular, working on establishing safe areas in Gaza, working on establishing corridors so that humanitarian assistance can reach people who need it.
Blinken went on to say, quote, that none of us want to see suffering on any side. Residents from Wisconsin are on their final stretch home and grateful to be back in the U.S. after experiencing days of conflict in Israel. Miriam McCord was at the Chicago O'Hare International Airport when they landed.
I got to the gate, I sat down, and I started crying.
Scott Forrester, who lives in Madison, says after several canceled bookings, finding a flight home was nearly impossible.
Tuesday, sat at my laptop for 4 or 5 hours.
He finally found a flight that took him from Israel to Berlin to Washington and finally to Chicago. But his homecoming, not without mixed emotions.
I'm very grateful to be here, but my heart is just heavy and sad because of the people that I left behind.
He wasn't the only one thankful to be back in the Midwest. 33 Kenosha parishioners from St. Mary's and St. Mark's Catholic churches getting off a 13-and-a-half-hour flight from Jordan after quickly leaving Israel.
I think all of us are very happy to be home.
Father Roman Stickle says prayers from people in Wisconsin helped them through this traumatic trek.
As we were making this somewhat trying and difficult journey from Bethlehem to Jordan, we could feel the wind of the prayers of the Archdiocese.
Both travelers agree the tension in Israel like nothing they've experienced before.
If we would have stayed another 8 hours, it would have been very difficult. But there was a point when we finally made it to Jordan that I can say is that we felt safe.
There's multiple apps to track the rockets, like we track the weather. And as soon as I got on the plane, I deleted it. I didn't even want to think about it anymore.
A long, tiring week.
It was like nothing I've ever felt before.
Finally ending back on U.S. soil.
That was Miriam McCord reporting. DVDs will be coming to an end for a popular company soon. Plus, Netflix has some exciting news for binge watchers coming in 2025. That and more after weather when we come back with Conrad.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale and get free carpet installation. That's right, free carpet installation for one room or the entire house. Only at Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale.
Our prices will floor you.
Culligan Water takes pride in being your local water experts. We live here, work here, and dedicate our lives to improving our area's water. We deliver the world's best water treatment and the industry's best service to you. Culligan Water, your local water experts.
The perfectly melted cheese, the juicier patty, the golden bun. It's all here. Rubble, rubble. Well, it was a second ago.
Hurry in for 30% off any purchase of $5 or more. Only in the app.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Have you ever been challenged, been tried, made a pact with your own limits? Have you been here, there, places no one should go? If you have, then you know that whatever you're capable of, so are we. No wonder Ford SUVs lead in brand loyalty. Choose FlexBuy on a new Ford Escape or Explorer and get 2.9% APR financing for 66 months, plus $1,000 FlexBuy cash.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale and get free carpet installation. That's right, free carpet installation for one room or the entire house. Only at Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale.
Our prices will floor you.
Welcome back. We made it. It's Saturday. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend so far. Now taking a look, of course, it's fall. It's October. We are past actually our peak fall foliage. Wausau's pretty much that cutoff, and then south into Adams County, and south of that, we're still looking at some peak fall foliage, and then into Madison area, and of course into southern Wisconsin, we're still looking not even close to peak fall foliage. just yet. Of course, we all know it's fall. It is almost time for winter, but not quite yet. This is what we got going on so far. These colors right here, that does indicate mid-October is usually when you see your peak fall foliage. And then down south, those yellow colors indicating late October, and then a lot more south into Texas, indicating even beginning of November to middle of November in some spots. Of course, we're in Wisconsin, and we're going to continue to cool on off the next couple of weeks as cold air starts to make its way down south slowly. The next couple of weeks, the next several weeks, let's say, doesn't look like we're going to get any really extra cold air, definitely a little bit cooler than average, kind of like what we got going on right now. Temperatures back in those low to mid 40s at the moment. A couple of spots down south are still in those mid to even upper 40s at the moment. But overall, though, we are all back into the 40s, and then even some 30s are showing up right now. So there are some pockets of some cooler air. At least the winds aren't too bad. We do have some breezy conditions all over the area. Let's say around a 5-mile-per-hour breeze. Couple spots by Shawano, let's say Green Bay area, Anago as well. We are looking at a sustained wind at around 15 miles per hour. So that means wind gusts are closer to 20 to even 30 miles per hour in some spots, but not here in the Northwoods, not quite. Our feels like temperatures still back in the 30s, but not too bad. 38, I mean, for this time of year, our average low is back in those mid-30s, so 38 as it feels like temperature is not too bad. Same story all the way up into the UP. We're talking that feels like temperature back in the 30s. Now, actual temperatures, our thermometer reads, it's going to be close to 50, even some mid-50s Tuesday into Wednesday, and then we start to slowly cool back off, let's say closer to that 50-degree mark the rest of the week, and then right through next weekend. Overall, though, we did see mostly cloudy skies outside today, and right now we have some partly to mostly cloudy skies all over the area. Taking a bigger picture, that we are showing that rain that we just had mainly out of the area. Now it is mostly in the East Coast, New York City and DC, of course. They are dealing with all of that rain. The next couple of days, though, for our area, we will continue to see some mostly cloudy skies. Maybe even a couple of sprinkles possible, mainly dry though, and definitely temperatures back at around 50 degrees. For tonight though, a little bit cooler, near average for this time of year. We're talking upper 30s outside, mostly cloudy skies, a couple of sprinkles possible, mainly going to stay dry with temperatures in the 30s. For tomorrow, though, low 50s outside, mostly cloudy skies, and also a bit of a breeze. Our 7-day outlook brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress does show temperatures back in the 40s and 50s all through this week, and then more chances of rain Thursday into Friday. Mohammed?
Thanks, Conrad. Best Buy is officially ending sales of DVDs and Blu-ray discs starting in the new year. The consumer electronics retailer will continue to sell the discs through the 2023 holiday shopping season online and in stores. A Best Buy spokesperson told Variety that making this change will provide more space in its retail stores. And the chain said the way Americans watch movies and TV has changed drastically. Best Buy's move will leave Walmart, Amazon, and Target as the top retailers in the U.S. selling DVDs and Blu-ray discs. If you're a fan of the Netflix show Squid Games and you wanted to attempt an actual obstacle course, then you're in luck. Netflix will soon be opening locations that will allow fans to fully immerse themselves in their favorite Netflix shows. The company's vice president of consumer products made the announcement during an interview with Bloomberg this week. They will be called Netflix House and will have rotating installations. The company is aiming to launch the first 2 locations in the U.S. in 2025 before expanding globally. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, self-driving cars took over the highways in Virginia this week. How did that turn out? We'll have the details coming up.
Choose one Hardee's English muffin with cheese, egg, and sausage, ham, or bacon. Then choose another for just $1. English muffin breakfast sandwiches. Now buy one, get one for $1. Hardee's. Goodness in the making.
Planning an exciting outdoor excursion? You need the app from the weather team you can rely on, the WJFW Weather Watch app, featuring hourly and daily forecasts, high-resolution imagery, and opt-in push alerts to let you know when severe weather approaches. With all these features, you'll know the best days to cast a line or when it will be perfect to explore the wilderness. The WJFW Weather Watch app is available in your app store now. Weather Watch 12, from where you live.
Do you know the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day? At Wausau Weight Loss, we know the secret. Our unique doctor-supervised program makes it easy to lose weight, get healthy, and get your energy back safely, naturally, and effectively. If you'd love to lose unhealthy fat without counting points or calories, no exercising, no prepackaged meals, no HCG, no drugs, no hypnosis or surgery, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695.
Hi, I'm Carrie from Wittenberg. I lost over 100 pounds and 68 inches. I know the secret. Prior to starting this program, I suffered with chronic migraines, lots of joint aches and pains, didn't have the energy to be the mom that I needed to be. My energy level's back, my confidence is back. I would definitely recommend this program to anyone looking for a change.
For your free private weight loss consultation, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695.
There's a new flavor at Hardee's, Nashville Hot Chicken. Juicy 100% white meat, hand-breaded and seasoned with a spicy kick. Hardee's new Nashville Hot Chicken and Nashville Hot Tenders. Both goodness in the making.
Self-driving cars were tested in Virginia this week. It's part of a Virginia Tech Transportation Institute experiment. But with the string of problems with driverless vehicles, just how safe are they? Carolyn Patricus reports.
Hitting the 395 express lanes.
Going to try to drive just a little bit faster.
Virginia Tech Transportation Institute is showcasing its autonomous vehicles like this one.
We hope to take this vehicle as a research platform moving forward to be able to help identify where best practices and standards could be applied to maybe make some of these solutions come to fruition on production vehicles.
After more than 3 years, they're finally putting the driverless cars on the roads to demonstrate how it all works.
What frankly are somewhat everyday common occurrences that we just take for granted that we as humans can find our way through. It's a little bit more challenging for an automated vehicle that is always trying to follow the rules.
Demonstrating scenarios like what happens when a police officer pulls you over or if a car breaks down in front of you. It's part of an effort to bring education to the public, as recent polls show the public doesn't quite trust driverless cars.
We're seeing that public trust in automated vehicle deployments is moving in the wrong direction.
Mike Mullenhauer with VTTI said the technology is not 100%, but that's the purpose of this project. He said they'll continue more demonstrations in early November.
Fall is one of our favorite seasons at Trader's. Our boutique is loaded with the latest fall fashion and jewelry. Check out our unique boots, shoes, and purses, fabulous fall home decor, and our adorable grandkids in our baby boutique. Find something you'll love at Trader's.
It's Ford Truck Month. Time to defeat any task in a Ford F-150 with all the capability, productivity, and technology of Ford F-Series. America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. So get to Ford Truck Month and get into a built Ford tough truck.
Ain't nobody stopping me.
Now, lease a new Ford F-150 STX for just $399 a month for 36 months, only at your local Ford dealer.
A 33-year-old woman has fenders and a new headlight installed on her bike, but the parts are badly designed and cause her to crash. She never walks again. She decides to hire Habish, & Rotier, and she receives $14.5 million. The Habish team negotiates with the headlight manufacturer in Germany, the fender company in Hong Kong, the fender designer in Madison, and the bike shop in Seattle. It is literally the opposite of one phone call and a quick settlement. Habish, & Rotier, national reputation, hometown service.
Today, it seems everyone can be their own service technician thanks to the internet. From servicing their own cars and engines to home remodels and projects, people are trying a little of everything. Here at Maher Water Corporation, we employ nationally certified and factory-trained technicians to keep your water treatment systems working to their full lives. We will treat you like our own family.
So if you want us to service your equipment, give us a call. But if you're the fix-it-yourself kind of person, we'll enjoy your funny video clips.
Who doesn't love ice cream? Enter the Birthday Club contest at WJFW.com for your chance to win a free single scoop of ice cream from the country store of Eagle River. Watch Newswatch 12 today, Monday through Friday, to see the lucky winner of the day.
The SEC has come calling for a local softball star. Lakeland Union's junior Sailor Timmerman announced her commitment to the University of Arkansas softball program beginning in the 2025 season. Newswatch 12's Drew Shelley spoke with Taylor this afternoon on why she decided that Little Rock, Arkansas will be her new softball home.
I can tell that they have like the energy and like the drive to go to the College World Series and to make a run at a national championship. So honestly, like that's what I was really looking for in a program.
Lakeland Union junior Sailor Timmerman announced her commitment to play at Arkansas. For the past 6 weeks, it has been nothing but phone calls and recruiting pitches since the recruitment period opened on September 1st.
So I've been like looking forward to like September 1st for probably like 2-3 years now. So like it was so weird for it to like finally hit, and like honestly it was like kind of surreal. Like I'd say probably like 20-30 coaches like texted me, called me at midnight.
The Razorbacks are known for their passionate fan base and their College World Series-like atmosphere in Fayetteville. Timmerman pointed out the Arkansas environment as one of the driving forces behind her commitment.
Arkansas has like the craziest fans in the country. Like every coach I've talked to is like, Arkansas, it's so scary to play there. The fans are crazy. So honestly, like being in that environment, like on a week-to-week basis, like in front of crazy Hog fans, it's gonna be so much fun.
The star right-hander has a solid support system around her. Her family has been with her every step of the way, and they now get to watch as Sailor takes the next step in her softball journey.
They love doing everything they can to like get me to where I wanted to go, and they did. They drove me 10-20 hours for tournaments, took me to pitching lessons. They did everything, and they were the reason I'm here today.
With 2 years left in her high school career, there is still plenty to accomplish for Sailor Timmerman. For now, she wears the black of Lakeland Union, but in 2 years, she'll be wearing the red of the Razorbacks. Here in Minocqua, I'm Drew Shelley, Newswatch 12.
What an awesome story. Thank you, Drew, and good luck, Sailor. Now let's head over for some Saturday high school boys soccer action in Antigo, where the Three Lakes Blue Jays took on the Antigo Red Robins. Let's see who came out on top in this matchup. Here in the first half, Three Lakes is on the push when Charlie Leibcher tries to sneak one past the goalkeeper, but a diving snap by Logan Greasy keeps the Blue Jays out of the net. Three Lakes would be on the push again, but this time Tobias Volkman is able to beat the goaltender and get the Blue Jays on the board 1-0. Blue Jays are now up 2-0, but Antigo is on the free kick, but Braden Geiger can't get it past Christian Jolene, and the Red Robins stay off the board. It was the Tobias Volkman show in this one as he absolutely dominated, earning a hat trick in the first half as Three Lakes would roll to a 6-1 victory. There was some high school volleyball action today in Elko as Elko played host to a multi-team tournament. Teams like Elko, White Lake, La Coudre's, Menominee Indian, Marion, and Phelps were all in attendance of this tournament. We saw Elko take down White Lake and Menominee Indian defeat Marion in the first round, and in the second round, La Coudre's defeated Elko and Menominee Indian took down Phelps. The WIAA playoffs matchups were revealed today. Let's see some of our local matchups. In Division 1, Wausau West will visit Spash and DC Everest will visit Neenah. Now a look at Division 2. Hortonville will be on the road against Cedarville and Marshfield will be taking on New Richmond. Plenty of action in Division 3. Rhinelander will take on Onalaska. Lakeland Union will take on Sparta. Antigo will take on Fox Valley Lutheran. And rounding out the slate is Hayward at Medford. In Division 5, Colby hosts Durand, Arkansas. Clintonville will travel to Wittenberg, Burningwood. New Holstein will take on Amherst, and Tomahawk takes on Southern Door. In Division 6, Crandon will be on the road against Coleman. Marathon will travel to Auburndale. Wetawanga Fremont will take on Stratford, and Cadett will battle Abbotsford. In Division 7, Edgar will play host to Glenwood City. In 8-man football, Newman Catholic will battle Gilman, and Florence will host Gibraltar, and Three Lakes will travel to Lena Thomas Aquinas. After starting Big Ten play at 2-0, the Wisconsin Badgers played host to the Iowa Hawkeyes today. This was expected to be a low-scoring game, but which team could come out on top in Camp Randall a winner? Madison, Wisconsin, the site of this matchup between Iowa and Wisconsin. Game was scoreless after 1 here in the second quarter. Iowa gets on the board as LaShawn Williams is going to find a hole, and he is off to the races. He takes this one 82 yards to the end zone, and Iowa has a 7-0 lead. Second half now, and it's Braylon Allen with one of the few bright offensive plays for the Badgers. The run would set up a field goal. 3 minutes to go. Iowa leads 12-6. Badgers looking for a score, and Tanner Mordecai is going to be sacked and fumbles. Iowa jumps on it. They would take over. They would take a field goal as the Iowa Hawkeyes win this one 15-6. We'll have more for you right here on Newswatch 12 after the break.
Life moves fast. Take those road trips. Spend afternoons on a boat. Gather around the campfire and create memories without any worries. At Clinner Insurance, your trusted local partner, you're not just a policy number to us, you're a priority. As a company deeply rooted in the Northwoods community, we truly care about the people we serve. With Clinner Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance, you can live life to the fullest, knowing we'll be there for you when you need it most.
Sue right, Jake middle, me on the left.
Yeah, I knew I'd win.
Are you saying
What's
something?
really happening over there?
I think you're on mute.
There's no substitute for real gaming fun. Go where fun lives. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg.
Get 50% off lists during the Big Fall Home Sale at Slumberland Furniture and one of our best finance sales of the year. Pay no interest for 3 years. Get this stylish sectional for just $7.99. Looking for reclining? Get this super comfortable reclining sofa for just $5.55. Plus lots and lots of other incredible deals. Like a 4-piece modern bedroom group for just $9.99. Up to 50% off. The Big Fall Home Sale. One of our best finance sales of the year. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
Bruce Orthodontics, changing lives one smile at a time. Rhinelander, Minocqua, Eagle River, Phillips, and the greater Northwoods area. Treating patients of all ages.
All right, guys, high temperatures today, only in those low to mid 50s. Our average high is around 56 degrees for this time of year. So we are below average, and we will continue to stay below average tomorrow into Monday. But then look at Tuesday and Wednesday, slightly warmer. Mid 50s will be back. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we start to cool back off into those upper 40s to lower 50s, and then more chances of rain. Wednesday night, Thursday, and then once again into Friday.
So, Conrad, it looks really cold. When's the snow coming?
Yeah, get ready. It's starting to cool down. My projection, November 4th, guys, is when a good amount of snow might come by. Maybe a couple inches. We'll see.
3 weeks away.
Still 3 weeks away, yeah. But
I'll remember that. Thank
November
you for that.
4th.
Thank you for that. Thanks for watching. Saturday Night Live is up next. See you guys here tomorrow.